Hey guys, welcome to a new video, and today we're going to be talking about Zazzle, and we're actually going to be introducing this Zazzle series here on this channel. I was getting a little busy with other tasks that I was doing on a daily basis. In fact, I actually just got finished just uploading some cool designs, some cool things on Zazzle here, and I figured I always talk about things that I do, so why not talk about Zazzle? And I think I'm actually going to make a series here on this YouTube channel for the next few days. Maybe upload once a day, maybe even twice a day, who really knows, where I talk about Zazzle. And I think there's actually a lot of misinformation around Zazzle, just because I don't believe, based on what I hear other people say in their videos, that they actually know what they're talking about. This doesn't seem like it. Zazzle is a very strong platform, and it generates about half of the amount of traffic that Redbubble does. Now, people might hear that and say, well, then that means it's bad, it sucks, it's terrible. And that's not true. You know, Zazzle is a very strong platform with a very strong customer base. And I think, last time I checked, in the last quarter, Zazzle generated about close to 14 to 13, sometimes even 15 million hits per month. Now, of course, some of those hits, some of those clicks are creators, but some aren't. You know, some are actual sellers. And what better video than this one to introduce why I sell on Zazzle? I think, you know, this video right here is just going to explain it. And there's a lot of things I like about the Zazzle platform that gets overlooked. People don't mention it. People don't talk about it when it comes down to Zazzle, and I'll tell you why. So the first thing is that I get a sense sometimes that Zazzle appreciates its sellers more, and I'll explain what I mean by that. It's not just, you know, from the account creation side, but it's from the actual success standpoint, and I'll explain. When I sell $4,000 worth of product on Redbubble on one account, and then $1,500 on another account, $1,200 on another account, $400 on another account, I don't get some sort of appreciation from Redbubble. If I sell $1,500 in my very first month, which is close to what I did on TeePublic in my very first month ever in my life of being on TeePublic, I didn't get a congratulations letter. And I'm not sitting here saying that I need a pat on the back for every little thing that I do, but I don't feel that it's there, right? But with Zazzle, depending on how much you make per month, you are, I guess you could say, you have an opportunity to receive a bonus. And I actually pulled out this bonus chart here to kind of reflect. And I made a video last year. I don't know if you guys watch my older videos. You may not. Honestly, I don't judge you if you don't. There's over 900 videos on this channel related to like print on demand, things like that. So I last year have I called myself a quote-unquote level 3 seller. Now, these are not the actual levels for sellers. There are levels like the pro, you know, there's different levels depending on how much sales you've made total. For example, if you made over 100,000, you're a certain rank. If you've made over, I think, 1 million or 500,000, you're over a certain rank. I don't remember because I don't check these rankings too often. Hasn't changed in a while. But level 3 sellers, for example, generate anywhere from a base sales from $1,000 to $4,999. And with that, you get a bonus of 5%. It's very significant. That's, for me, it just shows shows appreciation to me. The reason why I like that is it's not also appreciation, but it's also encouragement, incentivization. If you have a bunch of artists and you want them to perform better and you want them to do more, why not offer them more money? You know, I remember when I, especially in the very beginning, when I hired virtual assistants, I always sat there and I asked myself, you know, what makes these virtual assistants tick? What do they want? And some virtual assistants want free time in their life. Some want to work from home, but some want more money. And so I always would have this, what I call bonus chart every single month. I would have like an Excel spreadsheet with different tasks that people could do who work for me and get paid more for it, like a bonus, like extra things. And they know I'm going to take that back. I was going to say they know I'm a no-nonsense kind of guy, but to be honest, I'm actually a pretty nice guy with my virtual assistants. And yeah, as long as they do the job well, I pay them bonuses, right? And it's pretty normal for me. It's not something that's, abnormal. In fact, I enjoy doing it because it doesn't cost much as is to hire these people. They work overseas, etc. The point here is that when you get bonuses, when you're incentivized to do more, you do better, in my opinion. I can't speak for everybody, but I know me personally, that's what I appreciate. And I like that about Zazzle. I also like that it's a little bit more transparent about sellers' levels, meaning I can go on a competitor's account and I can see what level they are. I can see if they're pro, if they're silver, if they're bronze, whatever level they're at. And I can see also different designs that they've created. I also like on Zazzle, speaking of designs, the different stores an account can hold, or the fact that I can have different stores in one single account, if that makes sense. And to be clear, for anybody who's never sold on Zazzle before, Zazzle, when you create an account, right, you can create these stores. And within these stores, they have their own identities, almost like different mini accounts. And the cool thing is I could have like 4 or 5 different stores within an account. I can create these things. That's cool to me. Within Redbubble, I can't do that. I wish there was something in Redbubble where I can sign up, create an account, and then within Redbubble, I can create multiple stores. Within Redbubble, I can't unfortunately do that. Redbubble says I have to create brand new emails, and this is exactly why last year, you guys remember, I used to create a new store every single month and upload 60 designs a day, every day to those stores, and create a separate Instagram account and the whole thing. This is nothing new for me. And I kept doing it. And unfortunately, I had to create a bunch of different emails. I had to have spreadsheets. I had to, do the whole thing. And I think if more print-on-demand platforms took that kind of approach, it would be a better approach in general. And one of the things that I preach is that when you create a print-on-demand store, for many reasons, one of them being marketing, you would want to ideally have a niche to that store. And specifically on these marketplace platforms, there could be a customer who clicks on the product that they find in the search that maybe they're interested in on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe like a 5 or a 6 or a 7, and then they click on your store and then they find other products they're interested in that maybe they weren't even thinking about. Sometimes they might buy more than one product, right? So it works as an upsell. There's a lot of benefits to having, a store in one niche. The point is with all this information, these are different things that I thoroughly enjoy about Zazzle. And lastly, I would say the one of the things that I actually enjoy about Zazzle is the Z-rank process, and I'll explain what I mean by that. Z-rank is a process of things you have to accomplish before your designs can go on the public Zazzle platform, right? And they have a list, right? They have a list of create X amount of designs, your favorite X amount of designs, the whole thing, right? You guys can check it out. I don't remember exactly what's on that list, but the list is there. I like that because there's a lot of people, you go on Redbubble, for example, or TeePublic. Not so much TeePublic, more like Redbubble. Especially we saw this a lot last year and the year before. You have these people that are just copycat spammers, and they don't have to accomplish anything. They don't have to do anything, and they could just take your work and steal it. Now, Zazzle, granted, it's much, much harder for you to steal somebody's work. And I tell you guys this all the time, especially in the last few Zazzle videos from last year. I used to say, when Zazzle, it's I guess you could say its shining star is the fact that customers can go in and customize products. And because of the customization, the way this company is, I guess you could say, built or put together, designs are not as easy as just, copy the image, paste it onto your own product. It doesn't really work that way as similar. Unless you're going to a t-shirt and just, ripping the image off or whatever it is. But if I wanted to steal something like this, I wouldn't actually be able to, right? I can't just take a screenshot of this because there are certain things you have to customize. You can personalize as a customer, like the names, the date, etc., or that's what it should be at least. And when you're creating designs like these, there's less worry about people stealing your work. Now, I'm not necessarily telling you that it's impossible. You never know. Somebody could, work their magic and take some sort of element that you create or some graphic or something. But generally, it happens significantly less. I mean, it's not even comparable. If you, for every 100, let's say 100,000 copycats on Redbubble or copycatting instances, I would say there's maybe like 4 on Zazzle. It's not even comparable. So, and I made up those numbers. There's no statistics or data behind this, but these are just numbers that I made up. So there's a lot to like behind Zazzle. And I don't want also people to get mixed messages here when I make a video like this. It's not like I'm telling you, go to Zazzle and ditch everything else. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, close down your Redbubble account. I'm not saying anything crazy like that, all right? All I'm saying is that there's benefits. And I spoke about these benefits last year as well, so the videos are out there. But in case you haven't seen them and you want to see more of these videos, I figured, why not create like a series of these Zazzle type videos here for 2023? And I think that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, guys, so in the future, and even in this, this channel, on this video, if you're new to the channel, welcome. But you can scroll down and you look specifically in the description, okay? In the description box, there should say something like Zazzle playlist of 2023 or 2023 Zazzle playlist, something to that effect. And there's going to be a link. And that link, when you click it, all the new videos that I post will eventually be added there. Like this is the first one. So if you're watching this right now, today, or tonight rather, if you click on the playlist, there's not going to be any other videos, right? So if you want, take the playlist link, save it in your bookmarks, and then you could always come back to it, see the videos, or you could just subscribe to the channel. You'll see more there. There's a lot of things you could do. But I'm definitely going to make some videos here with you guys for Zazzle because I just don't think there's a lot of expert information out there. I honestly think it's a bunch of BS. I'm just going to keep it real. So I'm going to put as much good information as I could out there with my personal experience with Zazzle and give you guys as much information as I can, and you guys do what you will with it. With that being said, if anybody wants to join the Zazzle course that we created before, it's really based around tagging. I'll leave the link in the description. All of these kind of print-on-demand style courses, whether it's Redbubble, TeePublic, Zazzle, are $40, $39.99, and there's a access members area. You don't have to pay a subscription or anything like that, but those are the videos that I upload there for the content related to Zazzle for the course. But if you don't want to join the course, that's perfectly fine. We're going to keep uploading these playlist style videos here on this YouTube channel. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and see you soon. Peace out. Bye.